101.5. Monday wrap-up.
Sometimes we say things and we end up eating our words. I was willing to put it on the line for the Skins, and I'd do it again. But this time around, this is just how it plays out.
The Redskins lose the game. I will perform Monday wrap-up in that jersey. Wrap-up in that jersey.
In that jersey.
This is Throwback Talk with V Fox, and this is the Monday wrap-up. Well, a deal's a deal, and as you can see, I'm standing here in 49er Mike's 49er jersey. After the Redskins lost to the San Francisco 49ers at FedEx Field, they now stand at 3-5. I don't want you to panic yet, as I've already stated. We're only at the halfway mark in the season, and as I've told you, it's not as if we're in the 12th or 13th game of the season, but there is a need for concern. But one thing I've always remembered is what Coach Marty Schottenheimer told me when I played for the San Diego Chargers. He would always say, the games you remember are the games in November. So these games have vital meaning. We have to win. And if you trace the history of the Washington Redskins, you'll understand that we've struggled heavily in the month of November. We haven't had a winning season since 2001. And all the way back to 2003, we now stand at 9-23 in the month of November. So we got to find a way to get this thing on track. Our offense is still struggling. I won't stop saying it. We have to start running the ball. 52 yards rushing, 5 for 12 on third down. Those things cannot cut it, and I will continue to say them until we correct them. On the defensive side of the ball, we played a solid game. Good enough to win the game, but we got to score points. And one good thing that I'm happy about is that there's not a strife going on, an offensive-defensive strife. The guys are sticking together, standing together as a team, and willing to get this thing back on track. I'm seeing a great positive vibe coming out of the locker room at Redskin Park, and I expect that to translate into wins. Coach Mike Shanahan said something. He said that he was proud of the guys' stick-to-itiveness. Now, you probably didn't even know that was a word, but it is a word. Stick-to-itiveness. The guys are sticking with it, not quitting, fighting to the end, and sooner or later that's going to translate back into the winning column. We're fighting hard. We got a bunch of young guys out there, but I can't take some positive out of this game. It's hard to, but there are two positive things that happen. Our guy, Sav Roca, is it Roca or Rocca? I don't know, but our kicker kicked a Redskin record, a 59-yard field goal, and then the rookie running back, Roy Helu, broke a receptions, single game record of 14 receptions, surpassing Hall of Famer Art Monk. So we did see some good things happening, but at the same time, those things don't matter when it doesn't translate to a win. I've been there before, playing for the Skins. My first year there, playing against the St. Louis Rams, I had a game that was a game to remember. 11 tackles on defense, a pass deflection, a block punt, and 7 solo tackles, every tackle on kickoff. And all of those things were overshadowed by an overtime loss. So it's hard to focus on good in the midst of losings, but we gotta stick with it. Now, you know I'm committed. If I'm standing here in 49er Mike's jersey, then you guys gotta follow suit, and we gotta continue to support these guys. So let's stick with it. Let's continue to support the Skins, and we're gonna get this thing back on track, right? Hail to the Skins. Catch me every week for pregame and postgame analysis and everything in between. God bless.